tilt queue and bad post-game habits. Recently, I've been putting more effort into climbing because I believe that when I'm giving my full effort and with consistent VOD reviews, I can achieve a much higher rank than my current one, which is Emerald 3. However, I often find myself queuing non-stop after losses because I don't want to end the day with negative LP.
Davo.
During my tilt queues, I catch myself analyzing my teammates and their match history. To combat this, I recently started using a streamer mode and muting chat entirely to disconnect from the idea that my teammates are intentionally throwing or engaging in other negative narratives. Despite these efforts, in a recent 3-game block, I encountered the same top laner twice on my team and once on the enemy team. In the first 2 games, he intentionally fed and was typing in champ select before I muted him, all because I messed up a gank in the first game. In the 3rd game, he banned my main but played normally. Having a series of games where it felt like a specific player was against me really messed with my mental state. Even though I've been using in-game tools to disconnect from these thoughts, it's still tough at times. I was wondering if you have any insight on how to block out the idea of certain players being against you, especially as I climb higher and encounter the same players more frequently. I love the podcast and truly appreciate everything you do.
Nathan, I feel like you're the one who's probably dealt with this the most.
I've experienced this the most, yeah?
Yeah.
I just go into a very extremely logical mindset where I'm purely just thinking long term, and it's like, okay, this person might ruin these 2 games, but I'm just going to have a crack and just play my best, and then over time, I might not be in that person's games anymore, right? Because I've improved and I'm not going to see them all the time. It's just not being a victim.